joke, huh? I'll get you back. How you folks doing? Sorry, as an attorney, I always have to have a notebook everywhere I go, no matter what. Yes, even when I'm having sex. In, out, paying $900. Actually, I have these really cute little millennial clients. They're super nice. They give me all this advice. They're like, $900, don't worry. These days, you never have to pay for sex. There's an app I can put on your phone, and anytime you want it, you can have it. And I'm like, okay, just in case, hurry up. It's really cool. Just in case I ever need it, I got the app on my phone. It's called Grindr. If my wife ever ditches me, I'm never going to have a problem. I knew you looked familiar. He looks just as good in real life. So, my show will not be as good as the halftime show. It will not be Shakira or J-Lo. But, I'll tell you this. During the halftime show, when Shakira, remember? She was doing this. I thought she was like dancing just for me. I was so bummed. I went to the priest for confession. I felt like I was cheating on my wife. It was that great. And then the priest goes, man, are you crazy? You thought she was dancing for you? I said, yes, Father. He's like, you idiot. She was dancing for me. So who's on Team J-Lo?
Right here.
That was pretty good too. 50 years old. She looked great.
Awesome.
My 50-year-old chemistry teacher did not look like J-Lo when I was a kid. If she did, I'd be a chemist by now. But last year, who liked last year's show? Adam Levine? Remember that? Like he started the show, he had all his clothes on and stuff, then he like took it off little by little. Remember that? Freaking what a stupid gimmick. Dumbass. Yeah, by the end of the show, you're going to see all my ink and everything here. It's going to be great. Next year, the Super Bowl, they're just going to go at it. Like right after the first half, they're just going to turn it to Pornhub. Direction we're going, I can't wait. Pornhub, the greatest channel on YouTube and whatever. No, I actually have a funny story, a lot of funny stories about pornography, but I don't have that much time tonight. It was kind of a weird upbringing for me. We had another comic here from Iraq. Now you have two. Wow, you're gonna make it alive tonight, most likely. So we came from Baghdad, Iraq, in the early '80s, and we came to El Cajon. We were the only immigrants in the freaking world that went downhill by coming to America. Me and my brothers are like, Baba, can we go back to Baghdad? You know? And my dad, okay, get this. Like everyone else in the 80s, you had a Blockbuster nearby. In all of the United States of America, somehow, the Blockbuster in El Cajon rented pornography. Blockbuster was genius back then. Let's put our pornography shop right by the Samo family. Genius. Anyway, somehow I was a kid, so I couldn't rent porn. I had to steal it. But my dad was old enough, thankfully. So he would have all this porn. It was like Korean porn. I think my dad I overheard him tell someone, 2 things we don't have in Baghdad: pornography and Koreans. It was like paradise for him. Like I said. Anyway, people would ask him, oh, why'd you come to America, sir, for the better opportunities and the better life? He's like, no. But in his mind, he's like, just for the porn. I'm unemployed right now. Back then was nicer. So, and then, the other thing about El Cajon, anyone know what El Cajon is known for?
Woohoo! Yes.
That's right. It's the meth capital of the world.
No, I wouldn't have
Exhibit A. And the people in El Cajon are freaking crazy, all these meth addicts, they don't have teeth. They're missing their freaking teeth, it's nuts. So when I grew up, I'm like, man, white people don't have teeth? That's a weird evolutionary thing. And then one day we went to La Jolla. It was a shock because I saw white people with It's like, what the hell is this? It would be like you seeing a bird with a human arm. I told my dad, do these white people know about the ones in El Cajon? He looks at me like, I don't know. You better ask them. Then, when I became an attorney, I wanted to help out, go back to my community, help out the El Cajonians. I was practicing law in El Cajon. Mostly I did divorce. It was the worst imaginable thing. Okay, first of all, I was excited. I learned about California community property and, marriage rules, this and that. The first question I get in El Cajon, make sure you get the meth for me in this divorce. And I'm like, sir, California community property, if you cook the meth during your marriage, it's not hers. And then we'd go to the judge. Only in El Cajon do the judges have less teeth than the defendants. Look this up. There's this online community of judges in Alabama that make fun of the judges in El Cajon. So we go to the judge, and I told my client and his ex-wife, listen, don't fight too much about the meth, because if worst comes to worst, the judge is going to take it. Even my coworkers were really weird. I had one guy in El Cajon, a coworker, he always stole my food. And he'd be like, come on, Joe Samo, everything we bring in the office, it's all of ours, it's community. So everything we bring in here is like community. I said, okay, wait till you bring in your wife. That toothless bitch. I had another friend, it was his birthday, you know what he wanted to do? God forbid, go to a strip club. He wanted to go to an escape room. Anyone ever been to an escape room? I'm like, if you don't want to be there, why are we going? So stupid. When I grew up, there was no such thing as an escape room. The closest thing we had to an escape room was my dorm. Because if any girl got in there, she's like, how the fuck do I get out? And it didn't help that I had like fake painted doors and stuff. This guy's like writing it down, it's a good idea. And another guy in my El Cajon office, when I was just about to leave, he was selling his house. He's like, oh man, I'm selling my house, but I don't think so. I think I'm gonna keep it. I go, why? It's in El Cajon. He's like, I could put it up on Airbnb. I'm thinking, who the fuck is gonna want to rent El Cajon? Like, some guy's gonna go to his wife, before we purchase a meth lab, let's please go rent it. Anyway, I'm just fucking around. My wife is here tonight. Support, thank you. We've been married 14 years, the wife and I. 14 years. The trick, I'm going to give you guys all the secret. Go out once a week on a date night. We do that. The only problem, last week, we ran into each other on our date night. All right, thank you. That's my time.
Keep it going for Joe Samo, everybody!